Hello viewers, I'm SB and welcome back to Songs of Conquest, where today we are simply trying to continue claiming beacons of power. It doesn't say on the UI that it's a race anymore. The moment that the Barians became our enemy, they disappeared from the race to claim beacons UI, but presumably that's still happening, right? So I guess let's all be wary. Also, let's keep pillaging things. We're going to need a lot of money where we're going. Okay, got ourselves a little essence anomaly for the next battle. And, you know, our ancient amber is pretty solid, actually. Let's take some XP for our hero. And then this crumbling tower will give us even more, and perhaps, well, okay. It will give us more. That's going to happen. And perhaps a level up on the back end. Have we hired already this turn? That's the crypt. Sorry, let me look at the whole. Yeah, okay, we have. All right, yeah, I see no reason not to go challenge some Barians and see about reclaiming some stuff up here. I mean, this path definitely leads around to this beacon at some point, right? That is a lot of pikes and muskets. If I'm honest, looking at the supply of units we have here, I'm a little unsure why we win that. And the more we win it by, the less we will need to come back and recruit again afterward. I'm actually going to let her sit for a minute. Let's acquire some more bodies. Try to win that battle in a bigger way. Oh, that's a shame. Really close to a level up. Okay, so it looks like we can get to this Glimmerweave Grove. It is owned by the blue player currently. That is our first notification that a blue player exists on this map. Well, I do think we want to have control of this. This is the only resource we don't have income of right now. Sorry, stone, but you know what I mean. Let's fight many Queen's Guards. We extremely do not need dialogue for that. That is not a dialogue-full kind of thing. Oh, hold on. Withdraw. Split. Okay. Now battle. Y'all can just stand back. You are technically kind of a combat unit. More than these guys are. Alright. Obviously, this is going to be a very magic-dominated battle. Yeah, with the anomaly, I'm just starting with Rupture up. That's pretty fun. So I gain 5 Arcana from troops. So we're not going to get together the Arcana necessary to perform a Rupture if I do a Repel as well. But I think I like the Repel. The Repel is better, right? Like, I think I want to go... Do I even want to attack? I'm going to get you for 2 to 3, and then you're going to hit me back for like 180 damage, costing me half the stack. I don't think I do. And I step you forward. Now we do the Repel. Sabotage, then Repel. And then you I actually hit. Because we got to start somewhere. I guess distribute the buff to as many people as possible. And we sing, and we sing. And we shoot this guy for the hell of it. He should probably be within deadly range. Okay, so at this point, sadly, the way they have stacked up here, I'm gonna do the thing again. We'll repel this guy. Yeah, that's not too bad. We were going to lose some skeletons against that second one anyway, so I figured we may as well hit first. It worked out, but it did cost us. Yeah, it's really hard for me not to take Brutal again, honestly. Take this, and of course this. And then I do have access to the beacon, but also I can't imagine those dragons are going to go down easy. The stories did not do justice to the size and power of a living, breathing dragon. There's no A there. These creatures were an unwelcome reminder of the thousands who lost their lives when Aurelia arrived in Patrium. Well now, that's interesting. They're back. Or maybe they never left. Let's see if they're talkative. Let's not do that. Let's just super not do that. Okay, so there's a dragon tooth there, and that's pretty rad. Are we still reading? We're still reading as yellow here. Even though we lost a bunch of units. Let me leave one skeleton in that slot. Yeah. And I guess let's see what lies beyond. Yep. No, I know. We all must die. I get it. I hear you. I see where you're coming from. I don't even really disagree. I wouldn't let me just walk around in my forest. Okay, so this stack has the extra guys. So this is a double attacker. Definitely got to make sure we kill them. The normal Face Spirits don't have any of the abilities. They pick up everything at the upgrade. And it's wild. This is wild what a difference that upgrade makes. So he hasn't had time to make himself immune to magic yet. Let's just rupture him now. Because otherwise he's going to make himself immune to magic at some point, and I don't want to deal with it. Haha, you fool. It's pretty good to be a wielder. All right, a little bit more XP, a little bit of gold to be had. Did it again. Like to recruit from both buildings simultaneously. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, not you. Do I want to wait one more turn? I think so. I want to go at them with a full stack plus all of the extra Arcana and Destruction income. I know going slow is not generally the greatest thing, but it is slower to have to come back and wait for more troops to arrive all the time. I think we can take the XP in this case. Well, we're doing well on money at least. That stack of horned ones is pretty tiny. We can probably do this. This is probably okay. We've tried to keep the Rana down, tried to keep her safely stored away. Alright. Why does it want to start all of my... It's weird. It always wants to start the good combat units way out on the flanks. And I would get that if you could be outflanked. But the battlefields have hard walls on them in this game. You're just basic Face Spirits. I guess I don't need to make this decision now, and in fact it behooves us to wait until we have sung at least a little bit. Put you up on the high ground. so now we get 300. Yeah, I think I do the rupture here. You're just gonna back up and I guess do some small damage to that guy. Alright, can we get over there? We have not really that much order, it turns out. Oh, well, what am I talking? I have a justice. What am I waiting on? Alright, so we have here a portal that leads we know not where, and perhaps it would be a bad idea to enter it. Well, I can't do it this turn anyway. I was going to say the smart move might be to wait until next turn. But it turns out that is, in fact, the mandatory move. Love a good mandatory move. Okay. Let's go show these bargains who's boss. Alright, Pike's ready. As if the rain weren't enough, now the dead threaten as well. Yeah. Enough talking, let's do it. I probably want my strong groups roughly where, well, I can let their muskets just shoot a single stack. That's fine. Yeah, let's do this. As part of the benefit of this single stack thing is it makes it harder for some of their units, some of the enemy unit types to contribute. Oh, I am needed to help bring in groceries. You know what? Okay, we'll just drop a cut here. I'll be right back. Okay, sorry about that. I'm back. And when I came back, for some reason, the game had minimized. It had windowed itself. And when I hit Alt-Enter to unwindow it, it also ended that unit's turn, which I might have attacked. I probably was going to attack. So I'm a little annoyed about that. But here's where we're at. Here's where we are. Let's sing a song and then shoot a guy in the face. Yeah, I definitely did want to move and attack. That's annoying. All right, well, the good news is this guy's still not actually able to... Well, no, never mind. He's able to move to there. He's able to get melee attacks off on us. And I can't shoot him unless... All right, I'm just going to have to commit. So deadly range is 3 tiles? Yeah, I'm just going to run all the way up. We're giving him deadly range. So one thing that's kind of nice about these guys is that they can stack up some damage in addition to being here to generate little bits of value. I guess you may as well run into deadly range. Does each one of them shooting in deadly range really kill multiple? That's wild. Alright, I think that's pretty good. That's a pretty good... Why would they do that? Why would you go after the big stack where you can hardly accomplish anything? Yeah, they're obsessed. Bizarre. Oh, right. She only has the tier 1 versions of the stuff. Well, that works. That's fine. So we have enough for a pair of ruptures, if that's the way I want to go. How much can you move? Okay. So as long as we don't move to here, like, if I can run as far as this. Unfortunately, that means I can't get deadly range. but I can just pepper this dude with really annoying shots. Alright, then we dump Rupture and also Rupture. Actually, sorry, I guess I should sing first. Then we should Rupture. There we go. It's kind of funny how spreading out your units into very small stacks does, like, blunt the effectiveness of a single large stack of muskets. Sure. Welcome aboard. Even in distant Patrium, this shrine was well cared for, and there were fresh flowers left in offering. Okay, but what I wanted to do was interact with it. Why would it think that that text was more important than the thing I was trying to do? See, the question is, like, at this point, now that we've stockpiled a bit of wood, do we want to drop the timber mill? Or, like, should I have had it on upgrade mode this whole time? Alright. Let's upgrade it. We're keeping it. That's what I've decided. Alright, let's see what's on the other side of this portal. Because, like, at some point we're going to conquer a big settlement. And when we do, we will need to pay an awful lot of wood to upgrade the core settlement structure, right? I don't know. I don't know if that makes more sense than just building, like, a rat building. This round of raiding parties seems like they should go down pretty easily. Bodies were everywhere, and in the midst of the smoking ruins, a band of Rana hunters could be seen. As they noticed Magnolia Silverlink's forces, they gathered for battle. Okay, you do not need to be in front. That is not a beneficial place for you to be. That one chanter really wants to die. Okay, so they have a couple of tremors. Tremors are a little dangerous. Right now, you're kind of... You know what? Actually, get out of the way in case I did want to run somebody down here. You could run all the way up there. But I just don't really see much reason to join battle here. Like, let's back it up. Now can you get close enough to attack without being attackable? Full range is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think the answer is no, actually. So I'm going to let... Okay. Well, this one has now made the horrible mistake of actually walking into our territory. I may as well close on him a little bit. Just make sure we're getting deadly range, because we're going to have the skeletons obviously step up into that area. Definitely want deadly range. Wow, 25 to 45 is a lot more than I was expecting to be able to deal. Wanted to leave the high ground for the second most important unit. Okay, you're probably not doing anything. Yeah, we may as well. I was thinking, like, should I have him come down and block here instead? But I think that makes sense. So 60 damage is... I mean, it's going to kill a fair number of them. Sorry, when I say 60, obviously, I mean 72. And then this guy's going to do, like, 45-ish damage. So... 45-ish damage, which only 120 health the stack has. So honestly, maybe the best thing to do is just to drop double rupture on them, which we will have the resources for pretty soon. Yeah, and double rupture is definitely lethal, so... But we also have the big stack of... You know what? No, this guy's getting all the destruction. Because... I don't think there's going to be anything left after the 20 stack of toxicologists attacks that other guy. Yeah, I'm going to pacify you, and I'm going to shoot you some more. Hooray, we prevented him from getting any damage through. Absolutely ridiculous. What a strategy. Boy, it sure would not take very much magic to clean up this army, though. As Magnolia Silverlink surveyed the ruins in the aftermath of the battle, a voice rang out in their head. Those sworn to me will rise. They were slain by the Rana and bear vengeance in their hearts. They prayed to me often for protection, and I failed them. I will bring them vengeance. Wow. Okay, welcome aboard, friends. You guys have crappy magic, right? Yeah, we want to keep that stack in one piece. Another burnt building worth of resources. Okay, more places to settle. All right. We have enough resources, we have enough movement that we can just bail back through this portal, probably, if it turns out to be really dumb to be over here. No, actually, it's looking just fine. Some Barian glasses. Oh, it's a trinket, not a head. Yeah, okay. I mean, 4 view radius is pretty cool. I'm assuming we are pulling these into our force and not having to fight them. The fire, it burned us. Now, that was long ago. Your oath has returned you to us. We are together. All stand as one. Oh, you are magnificent. And with your help, we will bring peace to all. Peace. Yeah, peace. You know, peace. Let's definitely... So, Order Destruction versus Order Arcana. Who do I want to restack? I guess I want to restack the skeleton, probably. Because having the double chant is kind of nice. And then also, hey, Sword of Giants. Hell yeah. And we get an awesome view of an area. And this is a dead end, yes? Okay, well. The portal was... going through the portal was worthwhile. We got some good payout there. All right, let's take these zombies and claim ourselves some territory, shall we? A whole pond of Rada troops. You bring death to us, and with you, yep. You got me there. The thing I like about these Rana is how observant they are. That should be in front. Yeah, okay, good enough. You know, I could probably be quick battling these, I guess, actually. Ooh, 15. That's pretty rough. Well, pretty decent place to take the retaliation, at least. You guys can move 3 tiles, so you will be able to get a shot off. Okay, yeah, I mean, let's have at these dudes now while getting is good. Am I relying on magic to take out those ones? Maybe. Okay, I do think, especially for the people who are adjacent to this guy, getting rid of this guy now is definitely the way. The repel would finish him, I'm sure. You have the range necessary to attack. Well, with only 4 movement, you can't go over, so you have to get past the skeletons to attack anybody meaningful. I think I'm ripping at those guys. And we're just gonna keep this up. We're just gonna do this for the moment. Because this guy at this point is like mighty poisoned. Yeah, the retaliation from whoever he hits is... Okay, well, he's not going to go down immediately. Huh, are you... Yep, you're stealthy. Never mind, I forgot. I think I will quicken here. 3 friendly troops. You get the other 2 charges, even though I don't know that you'll make any kind of use of them. Come over here and put some control on you. Annoyingly, a repel is not going to do anything here. Let's just move you. Slightly outside deadly range. This should do the job. Yeah, that was very clever positioning on that frog's part. I really thought they would be hesitant to do such a thing because of the skeletons' zones of control, because I forgot the game rules. As the Rana fled, drums could be heard throughout the swamps. The Rana were aware of the new threat, and they were coming. Well, I probably want magic resistance, especially if we're about to have to deal with a bunch of Rana. Yeah, something like this. I don't know why we always got to start the fight with somebody adjacent to the murder barrel. That doesn't feel necessary to me. I can't believe that between the 2 of you, you could not get that done. All right. Ridiculous. I guess at this point it doesn't actually matter who stands next to the murder barrel, because, like, they only have the 1 unit, and hopefully he's going to be dead by then. I haven't actually done the math here, of course. Oh, actually, right. That tile's not traversable. That tile's not traversable. It's actually a little bit of a problem. How much movement do you have? 4? Well, I can make it to deadly range anyway. Where I expect to kill 10 to 20 of them. Alright. It's not quite what I was hoping for, but it'll have to do. Honestly, if he'd run over there and just stabbed the explosive barrel, we would have done a lot more damage to us. And it would have been pretty funny besides. I think he missed an opportunity there. Yeah, just convert this. Those buildings look valuable. Alright, Ethtraw standing around. And I guess Brother Hilar's just on his way back. I don't know if there were any branches on the path that I didn't follow. I mean, there's this, which we are told now is only risky with the legions. Yeah, you know what? We will take that on the way up, on the way back over there. Let's do it, because I'd love an artifact and also a beacon. It's a little scary. We burned the Fae guarding this beacon. You've killed some as well. We approve. You approve? If you leave now, we will allow you to live. Well, you know, I didn't really have hopes that this would be, like, safe and easy, but there was part of me wanted to believe. Okay, rats, to freedom, to safety. Zombie, you know, also back it up, I guess. Unfortunately, they are able to close enough to attack. Bye-bye. Well, no singing for me. So what do you have here as far as stats? Okay, so you don't have any particular magic resistances. 160 health each is rough. And our order is only tier 1, right? So yeah, justice is not very strong for us. But I think we're going to see some of it. So I believe the move here is 1 retaliation remaining. Yeah, that means we're definitely just going all in on one of the stacks. So this guy's dead to a repel. We are 1 order short of a quicken. You still do pretty good damage here. I think this is what it would be, right? You run down here. You chop this guy. Then we have repel plus ice bolt. And I guess I just shoot. The dragons get to kill somebody. There's not a ton I can do about it. But then I think they probably don't get another turn. Yeah, and I don't think there's anything that's like worth doing here. Let's just let it happen. Okay, interesting choice. So we get a guaranteed 1 here. You get to sing. You would need a dimensional door. Or a single quicken if we move the dragon out of this space, which we should. So sabotage the dragon's defenses. Repel it. Quicken you. There we go. Honestly, that's like pretty good outcome, I think, losses wise. Oh, cool, a zombie. Get that dragon tooth to go with our cool knife. And then we're headed home. Yeah, it's pretty good overall. God, wait until we get him an army that's like actually reasonably full. All the plus damage bonuses he has they're gonna be terrifying. Alright, so we gotta make sure that we are putting pressure on the Rana, not letting them get super established. Ambertina arrives. A portal flickered briefly to life, and Ambertina stepped through. She looked around as if she expected to find someone. Oathbound, the Empress has commanded us to seize this region. We are to assist Brother Halar. Yes, okay, you don't have to talk to this. There's nobody even around, and she's just doing garbage throwaway dialogue. Come on now. Okay, come on. We know what's going on. Do dialogue when the dialogue accomplishes something. Alright, so we've got lots of resource income, and as much as I want more resource buildings, I kind of think a trading post is certainly helpful. We might want to keep the trading post. This is a croft, which is certainly getting destroyed. The question is just, do we? Yeah, I'm gonna dump this. Not that we don't need the money, but we need recruitment way more than we need the money. The question is, more rats or more crypt? If we were gonna make a medium building, it would be like, it would be a mausoleum for sure. So we'd have to turn this into a stoneworks temporarily. I mean, we just don't have anything to spend all the money on yet, actually. Yeah, you know what? Let me sell the trading post. Turn it into a mausoleum. Which requires that we have a crypt on the ground first. Okay, yep. What an annoying building to set up. Geez. Do you have gloves on? You do. Alright, I guess we'll take this. Both pretty crappy rewards, honestly. Okay, what do you have? Wow, that is not much of an army. But these brigands are going to let me just take this celestial ore mine. That's nice of them. A little bit of experience looking back at the portal that you just took for some reason. Okay, here we go. This looks like some free units. We've studied here for a long time, paid the barons for the right to remain. But is it time? Time for them to kneel? It is. All the knowledge you've passed along to the unseen has been most useful. The oath has been reenacted, and we, the wielders, can control the oathbound. Okay, yeah, right, we get it. Stuff happens, then you join me. Yup. Definitely a more interesting unit to break out into the empty slot than any of the stuff we were currently holding. Brother Halar is headed back here. I suppose there are some like permanent buffs that might be worth sending. What's her name? Magnolia down here to pick up. Right, at the very least, there's like a bunch of experience points. Okay, let's, I guess, take the XP. Ooh, plus 30% spell damage power over the 9th point of command, I think is actually very sensible in this situation. It is unfortunately quite a walk back home, and there is still more. Yeah, actually, there's more directions out here. It really is a long walk home. But there's a bunch of units built up. Somebody should go get those. Right, wood and stone and money. I don't think we have actually needed to keep this this wood income. Right, let's get the mausoleum going. Yep, and the Rana are. Let's hit the quick battle here. Let's see what they want to give us. It's just hunters. You know what? I'll take that. Oh, that beacon of power. This looks like a ramp. Man. The environment graphics are not always super clear here. +1 view radius. I mean, I love a trait. Yeah. Even though that's essentially only +1 view radius, it's still probably worth it. Okay, cool. An entire stack of you guys. That's pretty fun. This old battle monument had fallen, and the battle it commemorated had been forgotten. And yet there was an echo of essence from those ancient days imbued in the stone carving. I don't necessarily think that, like, the world building text is always bad. That's a really good cowl. Jeez. It's just like the every time you interact with anybody, the 3 lines of garbage dialogue that tell nothing, establish nothing, and accomplish nothing. That's the stuff that I feel like we could just do without. I am going to send Hilar back, I think. It's a long walk, but there's a lot of troops pooled up over there, and his army will really, really, really get stronger. Plus, he moves quite quickly. It shouldn't take all that long. All right, that's got us on 3. I suppose we should finish checking out this area now that I've been rerouted. The Shield of Eternal Servitude. That seems pretty good. Is this just burrowers? I'm gonna hit quick battle here. I think there's really no reason we should lose people. Yeah, we'll do that manually. I guess there's kind of a lot of them, but like the way the AI uses burrowers, I don't think we should be in much danger here. Like, the only way to take damage is to end your turn in a tile adjacent to the tile where somebody started their turn. And we can just choose not to do that. I guess the idea that we should take 0 losses, though, is founded on the idea that we can kill them in a single round after they pop up, which is probably not actually justified. Well, we'll see what happens. Okay, they come up in, like, totally asinine places that don't make sense. How do I want to handle this? You're going to hit for 1 to 3 damage. So that's going to kill quite a few of them. I'm going to throw a quicken up. It's going to be you. And I mean, you don't really need to move all that far. I guess the ones that are furthest from everybody. I'm going to do this. And then it's like, what else do I want to do to you? Rupture is not going to be very good against these guys. Yeah, just take the swing. Maybe I should just do the repel. Yeah, because this is going to kill him, right? Okay, they're not super fast. I don't know. You two might want to just stay down here, I guess. Yeah, that would only kill one of them. Okay, that's kind of what I thought, is that he was just going to burrow again. Well... so I'll just keep sort of moving, flowing across the battlefield as one. I will say that, like, more than potentially effective, this playstyle just feels like shitty, just like spiteful. Like, what if I wasted your time? How about that? Yep, that'll show me. Okay, so I didn't get away with losing nobody, but that's certainly a damn sight better than the beating we took from the quick resolver. Sure, I'll take the taxes at this point. And Ambertina, I guess, just gets over here and fights. I mean, she's got a pretty decent force behind her now. Oh my god, thank you so much for not talking to me. Maybe I should have put the necromancers on the back row, actually. You know, now that I think about it. Is it worth throwing hands here? Maybe. Yeah, the retaliation wasn't too bad. What are Ambertina's? Okay, we're still tier 1 on everything. So this guy might be better as a melee fighter than as a singer. You're going first next turn, huh? Kill half of you. So it's you and you. Well, I do, of course, have the repel. I think I'm going to use it. In fact, do I want to sabotage to raise the chances that I kill this guy off? Yeah, let's do a sabotage. That's pretty strong. Okay, I mean, that's not too bad overall. You need to keep this guy at bay. Plus 35 damage is almost 2 of these dudes dead. Pretty great outcomes. And then... don't think there's much we can do here. Keep these two together so they're giving each other guard. You can also enjoy guard. Okay, and then like a little bit of quicken. It's a crummy quicken, so we actually have to cast it twice. Well, there we go. Now she's out of the little corner here, and hopefully can come meet up with the rest of us. I just say I do like the structure of this campaign, the way these, like, everybody got their own separate little story and then they're all combining in the last mission. I think that's really cool. Leveling up our tiers is probably more important than this, right? But this isn't going to upgrade the tiers of, like, the good damage spells by itself. I need both of the tier 2s. You know what? I'm going to take... Also, your army is so tiny. Yeah, you know what? We got to take command. You can't be at command 4. What am I doing? That's visited already. So where are you? You are actually quite close. It probably makes more sense for us to fall back this way rather than pushing through the Barians there. Like, let's grab this, and then we'll worry about other stuff. Oh, you're out of movement, is why I can't do that. Whatever's going on the enemy turn, it's somewhat complex. As the third beacon was claimed, the ghostly image of Aurelia appeared, and all present exclaimed in wonder. This is a good beginning, but we will need more of the beacons for them to function fully. But why here, Empress? We are surrounded by hostile Rana, and a large Barian force stands against us. This area holds the largest number of functioning beacons. The Barians have done well. Once we control this area and they see the blessings we bring, they will join us. Okay, that's a terrible plan, and also, like, the parts of that are simple facts are, like, obviously wrong. I don't know if her information's out of date or what the hell's going on. Okay, so for this, I need a stoneworks. I'm going to draft the 12 skeletons into the defensive pack here, the defenses of this settlement. Then we're going to sell this, and we're going to build a stoneworks so that we can upgrade this thing. And in the meantime, it's just going to continue to make units. All right, you need to, first of all, secondly, grab and grab. We have one more left. It would be better to compress these and have that guy in the slot by himself. Okay. And then you just bring him forward, right? I guess there's an Arcana Spire here. Yeah, there's stuff left behind. There's a big-ass settlement over there that I was not interested in getting too close to before, but maybe we should do it now. Here, let's knock this out. That Arcana Spire could actually be useful. Can we get a reasonable quick battle outcome? Alright, there's no way... Like, it's literally not possible for us to lose one rat. What attack could... What attack could have happened that would have cost the loss of one rat from the stack of 3 rats? How did they manage to hit us for that little damage? A shield of eternal servitude. Destruction essence and spell damage power. Cool. That's a good one. Alright, some XP, some stone. Ah, I didn't touch the urns. Oh no. Well, let's clear out these Ethdraw, because that's a beacon. Ethdraw. They hadn't been sighted for hundreds of years, and many thought them to have been wiped out. The Unseen Society knew before everyone else found out, and now here they were. Humans, you defile the march with this undeath. We shall destroy you as you... Yeah, okay. If all it's gonna be is a pledge of destruction, just don't show me the text. I'm sure my enemies are saying all kinds of dumb shit to me all the time. Okay, at least that's the kind that can't charge. Well, we're just gonna have to, you know, commit here. We want to get across the battlefield. Yeah, they definitely definitely are capable of causing a lot of havoc if we can't get in on them. These guys are tough, but they're also controllable. Getting rid of the Ithdraw is the most important thing. That's as close as we can get, huh? All right. Okay, so we have zombie turn plus skeleton turn, and then it's like properly on. I'm gonna give you a speed, and you two, I guess, because the zombies only need one to get into contact here. And then, do I want to just throw up a sabotage? I mean, it's not really all that good. Her sabotage is not really all that good. These things have 60 health each, so Rupture is just a fancy justice. Actually, it's not fancy. It's like Rupture is just a justice that is pretty normal in every way. We are going to pull quite a lot of Order and Destruction. Yeah, alright. I'm going to go ahead and do the Rupture. Really reduce the size of this stack. And then you are going to get up to here. Give me deadly range on this guy, and that is not awesome. I don't think it's worth attacking, but it might be worth just standing here. Poison almost got him. Oh, right, I'm stealthy. I don't... Zone of control. I don't know her. Continue to fire tiny, tiny amounts of poison at them. Alright, so I have triple quicken. 1, 2, 3. 4 to 7. Yeah, that'll work. But I want to do it to here. So I'm going to sabotage. Then punch you. Then repel this guy into a position where repelling him again is pretty good. Not going to bother swinging. You still have your retaliation, right? Yeah. So I think this is the moment when we repel him again. Okay, feeling pretty good about this. Actually, can we just finish him off with the spell? There we go. Yeah, repel is definitely one of the most powerful spells in the game. It won't save you in a position where your army is like super, super weak. And I guess that's a downside that it has relative to, you know, Rupture and whatever. But it is awfully good. And Ambertina's going to help us capture this stuff. Okay, double guard tower. Not awesome. So, quite a lot of muskets. There's going to be 2 ballistas, right? But we have magic. We have... I mean, that's pretty much it. It's fine. We'll make it work. There's no reason to start next to the explosive barrel. Yeah. This is going to hurt a little bit. Okay, at least they're not musketing... Or at least they're not ballistaing troops that matter very much. And you are all tier 1s. Alright. Pretty smart, I suppose. So what do you have? 11 health. Yeah, I mean, we may as well just... I don't think I have a more effective way of reducing their damage output. Alright, it does something. Sadly, we have to do it before spell casting. And then you actually do a lot of damage. Yep, knew that was coming. I think we're going to repel you for a free attack. And then... you can enter this tile from that tile, right? I'm pretty sure. Give you the double quicken. Yes. Actually, you can enter it from here. I think I only needed 1 quicken. Sadly, that means I can't get to the crossbows. How much health do these things have? 50? Alright. So I need 11 total destruction to bring them both down. Well, nothing for it. Huh. These things can attack targets that they're not adjacent to. Interesting. How much health do you have left? 4? There we go. That rarely does the job. And I think we'll just raise this because the buildings they have here are garbage. Well, it's going to be a 2-turn raise anyway. I guess I'll just do the convert. The marketplace is worth the time probably. This is definitely command. Okay. So that's an important one. I feel like we're getting a lot accomplished pretty quickly here. But speaking of getting a lot accomplished, that feeling of momentum is exactly when the episode ought to end, right? I think that is all I have time for, unfortunately. That's going to be it for us for today. Thank you all so much for watching. I think we've got a really solid foundation here. We've spread out quickly over the bottom part of the map. We're way ahead on beacons of power, and we're starting to be in a position where we can produce an actually fairly powerful army. We're about to get a hold of a larger settlement, so we can build some research buildings, and with all of the special resource incomes that we've had this whole time, we're going to be able to conduct a lot of important research very quickly. I have a good feeling about this. Come back next time to see how that feeling is betrayed, and we'll see you then.